Hi, and welcome to the NCFE Uniformed Services virtual lesson. My name's Andrew Pett, and I'm going to be going through a few tasks for you today and giving you a little bit of an insight into the course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you now and then talk you through what we're going to do today. So I am one of the team members of part of the PE and Uniform Public Services courses that we run. As you can see, we are a large department with a wealth of experience. So, is there exams? There are no exams for the NCFE courses. 100% of your grade will come from coursework. This is assessed through a combination of assignments, presentations, practicals, posters, videos, and podcasts, etc. What units would I study? Between the 2 years, you will study 6 different units. In the first year, you will study Unit 1, 13, and 18. And then in your second year, you will study Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. We believe these units will give you the broadest range of topics within the Uniformed Services course and allow you the best progression routes possible from what you want to do. How much practical will I do in lessons? These are vocational courses. Therefore, more lessons are practical, helping you to develop vocational skills such as coaching, leadership, and fitness testing, etc. Next steps. Will it help me to go to university? Or can you get a job straight away? So through the university path, NCFE Uniformed Services will prepare students to progress onto university to study either degree related to your chosen public service or a public service degree. And then if you wanted to go into a job straight away, the NCFE Uniformed Services courses helps to develop vocational work-based skills to enable students to go straight into the workplace, i.e. joining the Army, Police, or any of the chosen services which best fit for you. So, the starter. What I'd like you to do is write down what services make up the uniformed services. Then, what skills or characteristics are needed to succeed in the uniformed services. What I suggest you do is now pause the video and write down your answers. So, hopefully, your piece of paper looks a little bit similar to mine. And the uniformed services, they are split into 2 categories: emergency and armed. Emergency are the police, fire and ambulance, while the armed, the Army, the Navy and the RAF. The 2 main differences is the emergency, you ring 999 and they will come to your service, whereas the armed services are more to do with the government and protecting the United Kingdom. Hopefully, you also have a similar list of skills and characteristics. So communication, leadership, commitment, honesty, determination, punctuality, problem solving, teamwork, the list is endless. So well done. So, to move on, now that you have seen what characteristics are needed, I'd like you to create a mind map of what makes a good leader within the uniformed services. Again, I suggest you pause the video and create your mind map. Qualities of a leader. Hopefully, your mind map looks a little bit similar to me. These are the most common answers we get from students here at Woking College. It's all about being accountable, being able to communicate, and being integral to your team and inspiring others. So, we're now going to do the Lost at Sea leadership task. I'll give you a few seconds to read through the wording, and then I will read it out to you as well. So, you and your friend are lost at sea after your boat is on fire and the captain has left you. You and your friends have managed to save 10 items, undamaged and intact after the fire. In addition, you have salvaged a 4-man rubber life raft and a box of matches. Your task is to rank 10 items in the terms of their importance for you as you wait to be rescued. Place the number 1 by the most important item, and then number 2 by the second most important, and so forth until you have ranked all 10 items. Here are your Lost at Sea 10 items. You have a shaving mirror, shark repellent, 10-litre can of gas and oil mixture, a floating seat cushion, 25 litres of water, a 15-foot nylon rope, a case of army rations, an ocean fishing kit pole, 20 square feet of plastic sheeting, and 2 boxes of chocolates. Again, I'll just repeat what I'm asking you to do. So your task is to rank the 10 items in the terms of their importance for you as you wait to be rescued. So please place the number 1 by the most important item, and then number 2 by the second most important item, and so forth until you've ranked all 10 items. Again, I suggest you pause the video, have a think about which items you're going to place from 1 to 10, and then write these down. Okay. Now that you've ranked your items, I would like you to justify. So say why, paint a little picture about why you put number 1 at 1, number 2 at 2, and number 3 at 3, as well as your bottom 3 items. So just to clarify that, now that you have ranked your items, I would like you to justify. So say why you have put those items in your top 3 and bottom 3. Please pause the video to give yourself some time to do this, and then press play when you're ready. So, how did you do? Here is the ranking list of number 1 to 10. So at 1 is a shaving mirror, 2, the 10-litre can of oil and gas mixture, 3, 25 litres of water, 4, case of army rations, 5, the 20 square foot of plastic sheeting, 6, 2 boxes of chocolates, 7, the fishing pole, 8, the rope, 9, the floating seat cushion, and 10, the shark repellent. So give yourself 1 point per each, and well done to those that only managed to get 10 out of 10. You would have been rescued. As with any task, it's always good to have a reasoning behind why we rank them in the top 3 and the bottom 2. Okay, so the shaving mirror is ranked at 1 because this is crucial to kind of flag people and use it to kind of either start fire and bring to attention other peoples that are beyond the horizon. Okay, similarly with the oil and gas mixture, you can pour this onto the water at night and it can be used for signalling as the water or the oil will float on top of the water. And then number 3, the 25 litres of water. Water is vital to restore the fluids lost through perspiration, so sweating, and 25 litres will last you through several days. And then 9 and 10, useful. The cushion is useful as it's a life preserver if someone fell overboard. And number 10 is the shark repellent to repel sharks. Okay, that's very straightforward. So let's kind of have a summary about kind of why these items go in their places and kind of what we've been looking for. Okay, so the most common kind of mistake that students make while doing this task at Woking College is they always put the food and water first and thinking that's the most important item. Food and water will only last a certain amount of time, whereas kind of the second point, being able to signal someone will help you save your lives. So if you can get someone's attention, you'll be able to then kind of bring them closer and get you out of the boat. And then the last two, really, sometimes the students put them higher because they kind of think, oh, it'll be really important. Seeing as you don't want to be in the water, the shark repellent and the cushion are only really there used as emergencies. Okay, so the whole point of this task of being a good leader is to kind of preserve life and make sure everyone gets through. Okay, so we're going to do a plenary now, so we're just going to kind of write down your answers to the following questions. So how well do you think you did at the task and why? And then what skills did you have to use during the tasks? And then what skills could you have used which you didn't? So I suggest you write these down and then we can go from there. So I'd like to say a massive thank you for joining in our virtual lesson today. And if you do have any further questions, please talk to Steve Winterfuller. His contact details are on the screen, and I'm sure he'll answer any questions. And as you can see, there are some key dates. So Thursday the 8th of October and Wednesday the 16th of June are our open evenings when you can come and visit the team and we can talk to you about the courses. Myself, I'll be able to talk to you about the NCFE Uniform Services course. And while you're there, if I move on to the next slide, you'll be able to check out our online kit and see it in person as well. Thank you very much for that, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please take care and hopefully see you soon.